Hello, my name is Phil Lewis. I'm the Executive Director of the Missouri Association of Secondary School Principals. Today is May 24th, 2018. At this time of year, every principal begins to relax. As the students and teachers leave the building, their shoulders get looser. The tension causing what will happen next question dissipates and frees the mind to reflect and self-evaluate. I hope you force yourself to close your door, take an hour or two, and think about the past year. When was the last time you put away the phone, shut off the computer, and let your mind reflect and strategically plan for the future of your school? You are the CEO of your building. An article in the Washington Post highlights the fact that you must carve out time to be the CEO. Here's how you do it. Follow the link. Write down your goals, figure out what you're not going to work on. Spend 50% of your time on strategic planning. If you're the CEO, a good goal is to spend about 50% of your time on core issues that should include teacher evaluations, culture, and increasing your knowledge of teaching and learning. Use a timesheet to hold yourself accountable if you feel like you need to do so. Avoid surprises, and of course, join a CEO roundtable. One of the best CEO roundtables I know of is MoASSP. Well, during your reflection, your strategic plan, you might use the Missouri Leadership Development Program competencies to jumpstart your personal reflection time. MLDS has outlined competencies for levels of leadership growth. Emerging usually happens in the first or second year, then developing, and finally transformational. There are not very many people in the transformational group. Take a look at it, see where you are. How's your budget? You still have a little money left? Well, if you have money left, it'd be a good time to use it to join MoASSP, NASSP, and your district group. There's fillable forms on the website. There's fillable forms that you just click on if you have this week's update. I love this quote by Darren Criss. Life is only as good as the people you get to share it with. Besides your family, who do you share your life with? Principals Conference, New Principals Conference, is June 26 and 27, 2018, right here in Columbia at the club at Old Hawthorne. Registration fee is $299. Conference bundle fee of $499 will pay not only for what you go to this summer, but will also pay for the spring conference. There's also online registration and fillable forms you can click on with this week's update. Two of the nation's superstars with providing facilitation and presentations are Mike Rutherford and Todd Whitaker. Both of those people will be at the New Principals Conference. I hope that you attend, because if you're a new principal, there is not any better people to listen to than those two. Legislative session has completed, and there were no major changes to public schools in Missouri. Your communication with the House members and senators played a major role in stopping some of the harmful legislation that was being considered. Voucher bills and the expansion of charter schools without legislative or DESE oversight were unsuccessful in getting passed. In the coming weeks, we will give you much more detailed information, a list of law changes or additions that may or may not impact your school. A big thank you to all of you who took the time to voice your opinions. In this week's update, we have some links, a teachable thought article, 20 questions to reflect on your teaching this year, so next year is better. You might want to forward that to any of your teachers. Forbes article by Kimberly Fries on leadership. NASSP National Conference. If you get your registration in by May 31st, you'll get $50 off your registration. There's a short little blip from Blaine Henningsen. Blaine is the Assistant Commissioner at Office of College and Career Readiness. He's involved with the St. Louis group that's promoting the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency effort to relocate in St. Louis. I butchered that name, by the way. We are involved in promoting many jobs that will be created in conjunction with this effort, some which will require college and graduate school level degrees, others will not. There's a link. There is actually a picture that will be at Vajan High School, so if you're interested in joining that group, if you're from the St. Louis area, it would be nice for you to show up and be supportive of this great adventure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a great week. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. It really is the principle of the thing.